And then Keith Richards said, I want Etta James. Now, Chuck immediately said, Etta James, who's she? She was this teenage girl who had a couple of hits for Chess Records. He was very much against it. And Keith said, I'm inviting her. I invited her. She's going to be on this show. When Chuck said, not on my show, she's not. And I was put in the middle of these two alpha males, alpha dogs fighting. The reality was, I loved Etta James. You know, I'd rather go blind, one of my favorite blues songs, and I hadn't heard her in a long time, but I thought, hey, she'd be a great addition. A tie between the old Chess Records and this concert. But Chuck was really staying firm. She's not going to be on my show. Well, she was invited. And there was going to be who knows what was going to happen when she showed up. At the very end of the rehearsals at Berry Park, Etta shows up. Her plane had been late. She comes into the place very bedraggled. She was tired. She'd been up all night from the night before. She'd lost her glasses. And it was not the best of situations. But we had to get a rehearsal with the band so she could feel that. She went out to the truck and selected rock and roll music. Although she'd never sung the song before. She didn't know a lot of Chuck's songs, which was unusual. And, she came into the situation probably at a really great disadvantage. She couldn't read the lyrics. She didn't know the song. She got up with the band. And I've got to tell you, it was one of the worst performances I've ever heard in my life. It was a disaster. She didn't know the lyrics. The melody was off. And Chuck was gloating in the back. He said, you see, I told you, she ain't going to be on my show. Keith, at that moment, truly a great music director, producer, put his arm around Etta and said, come on, baby. They were friends for a long time. This isn't so hard. You know, he borrowed somebody's glasses, gave it to her. She learned the lyrics. He was going over the chord changes with her. She gained in confidence. And now they were going to do the second rendition of this song, rock and roll music. I have never in my life seen a discrepancy of performance as great as this. The first one was a disaster. The second one, she blew the roof off Berry Park. It was one of the great, unbelievable moments, I think, in terms of looking at a performance just grow. And I don't have it to show you. Unfortunately, Keith, being sensitive to Etta, had said to me at the beginning, don't shoot her when she first comes in. I should have done it. There's a great line that William Wyler used, that a director must resist being a good fellow. I wish I'd resisted being a good fellow, but Keith was my partner and I didn't shoot her, so I can't show it to you. But what we can show you is this number. The important thing to say about this is that when Etta blew the roof off, Chuck's attitude changed. He got down on his hands and knees, he crawled across, and he kissed her feet. When he was wrong, and from that moment on, she was his gal. On the concert, you say, I got Etta James, this is my girl, you know. And I think at this moment in the rehearsal, you're going to hear Hoochie Coochie Gal. You can see Chuck. He's now a believer. He's loving it, and he's totally blown away by what Ed is doing, as you will be.
Oh, yes, definitely no problem with that. Well, on the seventh hour, the seventh day, the seventh of the month, the seventh doctor said, I was born for good luck, yeah, that you say. Be a big bad mama jamma now. Don't you mess with me, 'cause I'm the hoochie coochie gal. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Lord, I'm hell. Oh, Lord, I'm the hoochie coochie gal. Everybody knows I'm hell. Gypsy woman told my mother before I was born, say you got a girl child coming down. She gonna be a son of a gun. I got $800 ready to go. But we here, and I said we here. We're here to do a show. Lord, Lord, said I'm the host to go. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Yeah, Lord, Lord, have mercy on the road. I'm the hoochie coochie gal. Lord, have mercy. Lord, have mercy on me. He was a king of the wild frontier. I tame him down, Lord have mercy. If he was here, not Jesse James. He was the baddest man in the land. But I could have him eaten, Lord have mercy. Out of my hand, 'cause I'm the hoochie coochie gal. Oh, 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 oh. Yes, I'm the hoochie coochie girl. Everybody knows I'm here. You had Chuck. Chuck Tremblay. Look here, Chuck.
I didn't even know you. I never knew you.
I knew you ought to.
So this is Etta James.
I was singing backgrounds on your songs. You know, I was singing background. He went, oh yeah? I think this is the first time that I've worked with him in like, it's got to be 20 years. We were with the same record company, Chess Records, and about 4 of his songs during that time, like he said to me the other day, he says, you know, I really didn't know you, Etta. I was like a background singer because, you know, we were stranded in Chicago years ago. Myself, Harvey Fuqua of the Moonglows, Marvin Gaye, Minnie Riperton, which was the receptionist at Chess Records. We sang background to 3 of Chuck's songs. So I said to him the other night, Chuck, and he would start singing the song. I said, did you know that was me singing the background to those songs? And he says, really? But his piano player remembered that that was us.